Good morning, Dave the Enlightened Plumber here with today's quote. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. Life is about balance. Be kind, but don't let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. This is from Zig Ziglar. These are more of practical life lessons, I think. So life is about balance. Yes, I've heard various stories on this about, yes, we need to have balance in our lives, and other people say, well, balance is a pile of hooey. I think it really comes back down to yourself as to how you want to view things. Balance is something to strive for, but if you are in balance, then you're probably not actually getting a whole lot done, right? There are avenues that certainly I've needed to focus on, so therefore I make that you probably have this in your life too, that you need to focus on certain areas where you go all in for a short period of time, and then your balance is, okay, now I've done that, I can come back and I can focus on the other side of things of relaxing for a period of time. And then I can come back and maybe I can do some stuff in the middle for a bit, but then I'll focus on this, and then I'll come back and I'll focus on relaxing. And so balance is kind of a bit of a game. So the idea of being in balance basically means you're just not going anywhere. So be careful with that one, but it's how you view it. Be kind and don't let people abuse you. Absolutely. I think you personally need to be kind. Well, maybe not you personally. I know I certainly need to be kind. In that if you are kind to people, it's what comes back to you, the law of reciprocity and all that kind of good stuff. Personally, what I've seen is I am polite to most people, and yeah, there are miserable people out there who don't smile for anybody, and there are other people that you clearly see that you brighten their day just by being kind to them, by smiling to them, just having a nice attitude yourself. It makes a lot of difference. It also makes people want to be around you, so people want to hang around me a little bit more because they're going, well, if nothing else, he seems to be a nice guy, so okay, I feel I'm safe going over there and at least chatting about something, which is not a bad thing. But don't let people abuse you. So on the flip side of that is, yes, you can be kind, but you don't want to be walked over by a carpet going, ha, that guy's a sucker, he's just going to do whatever we tell him. Well, no, being kind doesn't mean that you're just going to bend over backwards and be told what to do from anybody else. It's just a state of mind, it's a way of being. So be kind, and that's how I am. Trust, but don't be deceived. Yes, I have had personally lots of issues with this over the years of trusting other people, trusting myself, trusting my abilities. It is very important to trust other people, those around you, certainly the people who are in your inner circle, or circles as it were, one big circle. If you can't trust the people who are around you, who you're counting on to support you, there's a bit of a problem there. So trust is a huge one. But at the same time, you must not blindly trust anybody. And it doesn't matter who they are. You must always be using this up here, going, okay, this is my world, my life. I need to think and I need to be in control here. Not control, okay, everybody's got to do what I say. But you have to be in control of what you're thinking, in the sense that if someone tells you to go and jump off a cliff or jump out of an open window on a second-story building or something, well, in most cases you're going to go, okay, no, I'm not going to do that. If they have an edge in their voice that says, there's a fire coming behind us, and by the way, it's actually a lake or stream over that cliff, and typically every summer we run and we jump off this cliff and we're in water, then they know it's safe, and you've got to do it because there's something really bad happening. Same as if there's your house is burning behind you. How many times you typically go, well, let me go and find, oh yeah, it's burning down, okay. In certain circumstances, you listen to people, but don't be deceived. You have to kind of keep your mind open and judge the circumstances around what you're being told to do. And those are a bit extreme cases, I do appreciate that, but just think of that and how it applies to other scenarios. And then be content, but never stop improving yourself. Absolutely, I am right here at this point. I have an absolutely awesome life. Life is great, life is grand. I appreciate and have gratitude for all that I have, which makes me content, but I still want to go and improve myself. I want to improve my life. I want to improve the lives of those that are around me, that I impact, that have some reason to count on me or what have you. And all that all feeds back to improving my own life. So it's kind of, again, this big circle of how we go through. But the intent is to not just be content. If you're content, you sit there, well, again, you're in this whole thing of balance, and you're like, well, okay, I'm not growing, I'm not doing anything, but you're not really getting anywhere. There's no achievement, there's nothing that goes on, and that can stagnate and then cause you to go the other way. So always keep improving yourself. I am certainly improving myself, and the intent is to figure out, well, what's the next step to improve, and which way do I want to improve? So with that, as I've extended this quite long, so I apologize for that, but life is about balance. Be kind, but do not let people abuse you. Trust, but don't be deceived. Be content, but never stop improving yourself. From Zig Ziglar and myself, Dave, have yourself an awesome day and live with these guidelines. Take care.